turns 3 and 4. Chad White on the bottom. William Duff on the top. Checkered flag in the air. Who's going to win? It's William Duff. No, look out. He just junked it. Look out. Oh, my God. World's #1 streaming service. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On the call tonight. On your feet. Off your seats. It's about to go green.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to tonight's Redemption iRacing Series broadcast here from the Sin City, Las Vegas for the Let's Gamble 195. And I've got my friend in the booth with me tonight, Mr. Christian Taylor. How are you doing? Oh. Hold on. We can't hear you for some reason on the stream here. Let's get that fixed. That's better. Now y'all can hear Mr. Christian Taylor. Go ahead and tell him how excited you are to be here.
I have been in Las Vegas all week, and unfortunately, I am broke now. Jesse, I'm going to need a ride home. But nonetheless, excited to see some racing action here tonight in the Redemption iRacing Trucks Series. Going to be putting on a good show here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. You know, I didn't hit any of the casinos, so I'm doing a little better than you are. But, well, maybe I should have, but, I mean, who knows? It's too late now. We're into qualifying for the Redemption iRacing Series, and we've got some playoff action coming up for you here tonight. And, in fact, we got a pretty good breakdown of the points for you with just one race left before the final cutoff. Joseph Smith's leading the way with 4,229 points, only a 5-point advantage over Jordan Hand. Noah Blackwell, Lane, and Burbage are still in a good spot right now. Dylan Carrier, Ryan Holler, Vincent Provenzano, Wyatt Mickelson are in right now to your top 8. But Jonathan Kraverick and Xavier Regelbrugge are on the outside looking in. Kraverick's here tonight. I don't believe Regelbrugge is here. So you do not have to wonder where that driver's going to be. Because he ain't making the next round, Christian.
Not making it indeed, and we're up here above the track watching qualifying action. Some people about to put some times on the board, possibly.
We'll go straight to everybody's favorite, the 2 truck here. Landon Burbage ripping it around at a Moncks Corner, South Carolina. He is definitely a fan favorite here on the channel, Christian.
Definitely. So, you know, Grandma always in the chat cheering him on. I heard that on the way to the track tonight, somebody was, you know, talking some slander about Landon Burbage, and Miss Anna heard it. She smacked him across the back of the head with her purse and said, "I won't hear no more of that nonsense from you."
I was gonna say that's not a smart move. You don't want to mess with the grandma because she will tell you how it is. But Landon's finishing up his second lap here, and we've got Big Duke is on top of the board right now in that 78 truck. Do you know anything about him, Christian?
I know that, you know, he just got beat by Lucas, who then got beat by Landon Burbage.
I was gonna say, Grandma's boy's on top right now. We just watched him take that top spot here, trying to find the pole here tonight. John Kraverick, of course, on the outside looking in for the playoffs right now. He's gonna do what he can to improve. It all starts here in qualifying. A good starting position can go a long way in 195 miles, Christian.
Sure can. Is he going to improve on his time? This time around, he's going to put it up to the 8th position. Not going to improve, unfortunately.
No, he is not. Brandon Shute out here. Wrong number on the truck. Keep that in mind. He's number 6. He's got 12 on the truck.
Well, you know, 6 and 6 is 12. Maybe that's what he's going after.
Something tells me he forgot to switch his truck over from when he was driving in the GLSR series the other night. He just put it in the hauler, took it to Vegas. In fact, I think, was GLSR racing at Vegas and he just kept the same truck here?
You know what? That was the case. I think he's been here all week like me, because I was actually part witness to Vegas, you know, GLSR event there, Mr. Radio Truck Series. It was a wild evening. You know, this track right here for these trucks, as Dallas Seward takes the track for his qualifying attempt, going to put it up to the 10th place. This track is very drafty in these trucks, Jesse. It's very loose. It was absolute carnage there Wednesday night. Probably going to see some more of the same here tonight.
Yeah, it's almost like some pack racing. I mean, and holy Moses, look at the chrome on this thing. Alex Kozinski out here starting his qualifying attempt. That you know what? This truck kind of reminds me of Terry Labonte's old number 5 schemes. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the ketchup and mustard going on, but it just reminds me of him.
I was thinking more like Kellogg's, Jesse, but he's out here making his attempt currently in the. Says it started 20th. I'm not sure if that's a graphical error, but he's going to go up to the 10th place.
Yeah, that's where he would have started had he not put a lap in. But now he's still the slowest out of everybody so far. We'll see what he can do on his second lap here. I'm sure he'll improve, but I mean, this is going to be a fantastic time here tonight. I mean, the GLSR race was a heck of a time. It did kind of get dominated by a truck, I believe, that y'all were saying had nitrous on board.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not confirmed. I did find some blue bottles with NOS on it in his pit. Absolute alien out there.
Well, we'll have to see if we have any aliens on our hands or if it's just going to be a typical good old-fashioned race here in Redemption. But man, it is getting ready to be time to go. 130 laps on top tonight. 2 stages, 30 and 60 will be the stage cautions. And man, it's almost time to do our HMS TV starting grid tonight, Christian, already. Seems like qualifying flew by.
I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I'm broke from Vegas. And, we're going to hopefully get paid here tonight in the Let's Gamble 195.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone does gamble or if everybody's just gonna play it the smart way. But this is fun. I got a little bit of a roulette going on here. Speaking of gambling, I don't even know what song's about to play. Hopefully it's a good one for the starting grid. We'll see.
Probably about to be some elevator music or something.
Oh, I think that's a good one, baby. We are rocking out. Woo! Let's go. Another beautiful new HMS TV single. We were hard at work in the studio whipping this bad boy up, and it's going to get us through our HMS TV starting grid here tonight. On your front row is going to be Grandma's boy, Landon Burbage, in that number 2 truck. To his outside, I believe a newcomer to the league, Aiden Lucas.
Moving on back to row number 2, you find a number 12 machine of Brandon Shute. To his outside, the progressive Ford F-150, the Prophet, Joseph Smith.
Row number 3's got the man himself. It's Big Duke, and that's 78. To his outside's going to be the 48 of Jordan Hand.
Moving on back to row number 4, you find Adam Ramsey in that number 24 machine. To his outside, the boost number 33, Ryan Holler.
Row number 5 brings you the 18 of Noah Blackwell, a.k.a. Spicy Egg Roll. To his outside's going to be the Lizard Mobile of Dallas, Sywert in that 38.
Lizard. Row number 6, you find a number 69 truck, John Kravert. To his outside, the 72 of Alex Kozlowski.
Mike Kozlowski will call him. Row number 7, the 62 of Phil Simpson, aka the 22, not to be confused. To his outside is going to be the 51 there of Wyatt Mickelson.
Moving on back, row number 8, you find the number 21 of James Zafal. To his outside, the number 15 of Dylan Carrier.
Row number 9 is going to have the 20 of William Connolly next to the 52 of Chris Melton. And Christian, you got the final row.
Moving on back to the final row, the Texas Roadhouse Toyota, the number 84, Stephen Thornton, and to his outside, the WDF Racing Wrangler wannabe paint, Vincent Provzanato. I tried.
Yeah, you nailed it, bud. I believe in you. You nailed it.
Correct it for the viewers at home, Jesse.
well, Christian, we'll edit that in post. But anyways, as we head into turn 3 here, who's going to be your pick to win it here tonight? Let's go ahead. We're gambling here. Let's get some odds. Who's your pick to win?
Well, Miss Anna's staring at me. Every time you ask me this, she gives me the eyes, and I'm sorry. It's going to be Landon Burbage.
Well, I think the prophet himself's going to rise again. I think that 31 truck of Joseph Smith's going to shine out here tonight, but we're going to have to wait and see. The pace car going to take the hard left turn onto pit road. They head into the Juicy Spider restart zone for the first time here tonight. Green flag is out here from Vegas. Let's gamble, baby. It's the Let's Gamble 195.
Through the trial, well, there you go. You see Landon Burbridge leading the field on that bottom side to his outside. Aiden Lucas, newcomer to the league, is going to be trying to work his way around that upper side.
We'll see if he's able to make up some ground there door-to-door coming out of turn 2.
You see on the wall cams here.
Oh, this is a good one, Christian.
Alrighty, back to the traditional cameras here, and I have my monitor is doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, Aiden Lucas, he's making a name for himself here early. He's leading the way out of Oakley, California. He's got Landon Burbridge right behind him, though, trying to track him down. Joseph Smith giving the two a push. Big Duke trying to challenge on the inside.
Aiden Lucas is seeming to try to already pull away there, but not by too far just yet. Joseph Smith, the prophet, falling in third place right now, trying to work with Landon Burbridge to get up to the charging Aiden Lucas.
I don't know if he's trying to work with them or not. He dives to the inside. He's going to get that second spot. Look out, Landon. Watch out. Big Duke right on your tail. They're going to be side by side now for third.
Big Duke to the bottom of the track under Landon Burbridge there. It's going to be wrapping the bottom. Landon going to come down, trying to get a little bit of a side draft. Not going to be effective. So he's going to exit on that top side. Should have a little bit of a run here. If he gets the arrow from the prophet of Joseph Smith, he's not going to be able to side by side all the way through the trial.
Good runs, though, here early. 4 laps in. We're still clean and green. Unfortunately for the 15 of Dylan Carrier, he's kind of off by himself. I'm not sure if he had some sort of penalty or what the issue is for the 15, but he's already been down pit road, Christian.
Yep, back in the 19th position. Gonna have to keep an eye on him as he is gonna be trying to hard charge through the field. See if he can make it back up there. We're back up to the front now. Landon Burbridge already down into the 4th position, down 3 from where he started.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the two. He might just be trying to save a little bit of tire. We've seen it happen where people will push early and then get caught at the end, so that could be the case for the two of Burbridge, but he doesn't want to fall too far back, because if you do, then you're not really going to have a shot regardless.
No shot indeed. If you take it too conservative and go back, you're going to have to eventually put the pedal down and not let that ground be lost.
I gotta say, Christian, we're only 6 laps into this thing, but we've got some people on the move already. Let's drop back here to 14th. Look at this Texas Roadhouse truck. Stephen Thornton. He's already gained 5 spots here early. He is making his way forward, as well as the 22 with Phil Simpson and Wyatt Mickelson there. They're side by side, actually. Both those drivers up several spots here early. It's been a good race up front, though. Landon Burbridge still continues to hold off the 78 of Big Duke, who continues to look for the inside line. Not going to be a real good way around. I feel like the outside lane usually has more momentum. The 2 drops down to cover off that air a little bit on that 78 truck.
Yep, Big Duke falling back to 4th. Landon Burbridge trying to fight his way up forward. Big draft down the tri-oval. I mean, we'll say while they're battling, you got the prophet Joseph Smith in 2nd, but now a 3/10 of a second lead to Aiden in the 1st position there.
Yeah, you can see he's got the lead on the Joseph Smith there by about 0.2 of a second. It's a close race still. No one's ran away with it yet, but we saw on Wednesday how easy somebody could eventually break away that lead as the 48 of Hand gets in the wall a little bit in the background. Keeps it clean.
Back here watching Jordan Hand try to get going again, defending Ryan Holler back in the 6th position.
Right behind them, it's a decent battle. Look at Adam Ramsey in that 24. That's a pretty sweet looking truck, don't you think, Christian?
I do. And that 12 on the outside going to be pushing the issue.
Oh, he catches the wall.
Does he save it? He does.
Look at this shot. Here's the 12 and 24 battle. It's technically the 6 and the 24, but who's counting?
Yep. I'm going to definitely call it the wrong number. If it's on the door, I have a tendency to not look at scoring, but to call it off the car. So it's going to be tonight, unfortunately.
I can't blame you one bit. It's definitely a lot easier that way. It's sometimes it's hard to remember if something like that happens. But regardless, we'll do our best to keep people at home knowing exactly who it is out there. But nothing's really changed up front here in the last several laps. In fact, the last time there was a pass, technically, here in your top 5 was when Landon and Burbage and Big Duke were side by side, but Burbage held onto that spot, ended up getting it right back. The 78 is not giving up, though. He looks to, Landon Burbage with a bit of a block, and he looks underneath the 31. They're still getting a little spicy up here in the front, a bit of a 4-truck breakaway 11 laps in.
Single filing out now after there, a little bit of a push there throughout the entire field. You only have 2 trucks seem to be out of line a little bit further back, but we're watching Landon Burbage now still trying to hold off Big Duke, who wants to move forward. Big Duke looking to have some speed here, just being caught in that dirty air. The Prophet Joseph Smith has closed the gap a little bit on the leader of Aiden Lucas, but still has some work to do.
It looks like it's just going to be hard to pass here tonight, as Big Duke got a little loose there, kept it straight. But yeah, it looks like it's just going to be overall difficult to find a way around somebody, is what I'm gathering here a couple laps in. We'll have to see if that continues to be the case. A little bit of a battle brewing a little bit farther back. Jordan Hand getting challenged by the 33 Ryan Holler. Oh, and Hand throws a little bit of a block there, it looked like. Holler had to check up, I think.
Yeah, that could have wrecked 4 trucks right there real easily. There was only inches in between them.
They've done a good job of keeping it clean, though.
Yeah, they have. For 14 laps into stage 1, which will be on lap 30, it'll come to an end here. Adam Ramsey working the high side over that 33 of Ryan Holler. Jordan Hand going to try to block the high line run here. Adam going to work with him. No, he's going to lift a little bit. Not going to give him a little bump.
Now, you and me, we've both done plenty of races at Las Vegas. When you come here, as 24 gets in the wall, what is your preferred lane of choice? Because the top lane definitely can be viable if you use it right. Where do you like to race?
I start always at the bottom, but later run, and I'm not talking about lap 15. I'm talking about when the tires are starting to, you're starting to fill the tires. Then I like to get up top. I primarily, like to race the Gen 7. I don't really race too much of other stuff, so I can't really tell you in the trucks, but I know the Gen 7 feels a lot better when the tires get a little wore and you could get it up the top without it being so tight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got 3 wide action back here. 7-2, Alex Kaczynski making a move. They're 3 wide into the corner. Look out, everybody. James Iffall gets clear of that, but 51 looks like he was slipping back a little bit. Not sure if he got loose out of the corner or what the deal was, but I do have to say we're 15 laps into this thing, 15 to go in stage 1, and there's been some good racing all over the place. And I got to say, the 34 of Aiden Lucas, he's definitely leading the way, and he's led every lap, but he hasn't gone far. He's still within striking distance, I believe. Oh, and James Iffall, speaking of him, he seems like he might have cut some grass. It says he went off track. Let's go back and take a look from the HMS TV blimp. Oh, yeah.
That's not the preferred line, but he makes it work.
No, not the preferred line at all. Thank God it's not real life and he didn't end up looking like Sam Mayer.
Yeah, that would have just tore the front of that truck off. The grass at Las Vegas is unforgiving.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody in the chat. We got 50 people watching right now. Holy smokes. That's that's way more people than I thought would be watching right now, but thank you all for tuning in. If any of y'all were watching the Xfinity race and you saw that Sam Mayer ripped the front end off his hot rod, let me know, because That's some real bad karma for going to congratulate a teammate.
Yep, he definitely popped a wheelie, and that I guarantee you his crew is not going to be very happy after finishing that race in one piece, and then him tearing the whole front end off. The Prophet Joseph Smith, though, going to be ripping the wall, going to touch it a little bit here. That's not what you want to do, is touch the wall when you're trying to chase down the race leader.
Well, yeah, if you get into it too much, it's almost like a sticky trap. It'll just slow your truck down, and you can't really do anything, but thankfully, it doesn't look like you lost too much speed, as we'll take a closer look here at your battle for first. The interval still within 0.2 of a second. Joseph Smith actually gaining a lot of ground here on your front stretch.
Yeah, I said, I mentioned him in the wall. He's going to make the move down to the inside through the turn. Goes the Prophet Joseph Smith side by side. Not tight, though. They're at the top and the bottom of the track. Are they going to make any contact here on corner exit? No.
It looked like the 34 of Lucas got super loose coming out of turn 2 there, and that's why he didn't gain a whole lot of ground on a 31. Now Joseph's going to have the momentum here on the front stretch. Is he going to be in position for another move? Looks like he's going to go for it, Christian.
To the inside, it's going to be tighter than last time here. They worked through the turn. The Prophet Joseph Smith still not going to have the preferred line on exit.
You know what this tells me, Christian, is I don't think the 34 Lucas, I don't think he's comfortable going to that high line.
I don't think so either, Jesse. I am blind right now. I have no monitor.
I can fix that for you here. Give me 1 second.
But they're still side by side through the trioval. The leader, 34, going to pull out front ever so slightly.
I'm realizing y'all are hearing the dog bark right now, so Christian, take over for 2 seconds.
To the inside, still a battle for the lead. Joseph Smith, and my monitor does not clear up at all. Unfortunately, I'll have to switch over. I'll be blind to the broadcast, but on the back bumper, he's now going to take the high side. Is he going to get the preferred line on exit? The Prophet Joseph Smith is going to take it. Yes, he's going to clear the race leader. Taking it, new race leader is going to be Joseph Smith.
Wow, he finally got by Aiden Lucas. I really think what happened there is Joseph just did a good job of saving his tire, as hopefully he's not blinking out here. That'd be a sad way to lose a stage after making a pass like that, but I think the 34 might have just worn his stuff out. Joseph Smith just stayed patient, saved his stuff up, and was able to use that outside lane to his advantage to get a good run. Ryan Holler back here battling for P8 with Alex Kozinski. What do you see in Christian?
Ryan Holler hasn't really moved much this race, but you mentioned Alex. He is up 5 positions right now.
Yeah, Alex Kozinski is on the move, trying to make his way forward. He's up 5 spots, but he is not your HMS TV hard charger right now. That goes to the man back here in the 52 for Moose Knuckle Motorsports, Chris Melton out of Longwood, Florida. With 7 to go in stage 1, he's made his way up to 11th, started back in 18th, Christian.
I'm watching this battle up here in the 4th position. Jordan Hand and Big Duke are side by side through the turn. Just a moment ago, Jordan Hand made the pass on Big Duke, who does not want to give up the ghost. Down the backstretch, Big Duke going to lose that battle. Not for long, though, as he dives into the corner. Definitely has more speed on corner entry, but on exits where he's suffering.
Yeah, Landon Burbage and Big Duke were battling for what seemed like the entire race, but they finally got a little separated, and now Jordan Hand made the pass to get into that 4th spot past the 78 of Duke. So Big Duke slipping back a little bit. Adam Ramsey in that 24 truck. He's looking to pounce here, but we've got 5 to go here in stage number 1. And the battle for the lead is not quite over. The 34 of Aiden Lucas looking to try to fight back here.
82 people watching here on Hutchins Motorsports TV in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series at Las Vegas. Welcome in, everybody. This is the Let's Gamble 195. We have 4 to go in stage 1. The Prophet Joseph Smith out front, Columbia, Maryland, all the way to Las Vegas to win stage 1, possibly, if Aiden Lucas has no more form.
I do think Joseph Smith's got the better truck right now. His lead up to about 0.3 of a second. We'll have to keep an eye on it, but we do have battles going on in your top 10 right now. Chris Melton, Wyatt Mickelson going at it. This is going to be for your 9th spot here, so they're in stage points, and look, don't look now, Brennan Shute trying to make his way into that battle too in that number 12.
That is the number 6 Chevy of Brandon Shroot, dictated as number 12 right now. But that side-by-side battle between Chris Melton and Wyatt Mickelson going to be interrupted by Ryan Holler here in a moment, who they are gaining on fast, even with their side-by-side battle.
Yeah, Holler might have burnt his stuff up a little bit. Mickelson looking to the outside here. Is he going to be there? It looks like he will. The 33 gives him the lane. Mickelson going to make his way up into the 8th spot across the stripe. 2 to go in stage 1.
Mickelson still trying to get away from Ryan Holler. It seems like you get side by side with a truck, you just stop the momentum. They caught Holler pretty fast, but here comes Chris Melton behind Ryan Holler, gonna give him a little bit of a bump.
Oh, look out!
Down the backstretch.
Oh man, I think Melton might be pretty upset right now. He knows that 33 truck's slow, and he's trying to reel in that 51. He thinks he still has something for Wyatt Mickelson, but the 33 gets in the way a little bit. But white flag is out for stage number 1. Joseph Smith leads the way, although Aiden Lucas is still within 0.3 of a second.
Aiden Lucas trying to run him down. Last chance around turns 3 and 4. He's just too far away. He's not going to be able to get it done. But as I speak, he does take one final lunge at it. He's not going to have it.
Joseph Smith, the Prophet, gonna win stage number 1 here from Las Vegas in the Let's Gamble 195. My pick to win it, taking home stage 1 is a good feeling. Aiden Lucas gonna be P2 in stage 1. Jordan Hand, Landon Burbage, Big Duke gonna round out your top 5 in stage number 1.
Stage 1 for the history books. Now we look on to stage 2.
Man, that was some good racing in stage 1, Christian. That was awesome.
It was. I mean, we're off to a better start than we were Wednesday night here, but stage 2, I have a feeling, is going to be just a little bit more electrifying than stage 1 is. But Jesse, I guess we let them get their tires, get some fuel, and I guess we better take a break.
Yeah, we're going to step aside just for a moment, and don't go anywhere. We're going to go HMS TV side by side, and when we come back, we might see if we can get an interview with one of our front runners here. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed. JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Ladies and gentlemen, back live here with you from Las Vegas, and we're going to see if we can talk to P2 here in stage number 1, Aiden Lucas. Let's see if we can get a hold of him, Christian.
Jesse and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy on us?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. Watching you out there having some speed tonight, finishing P2 in stage 1. What is going to be on your mind going into stage 2 to try to get one over on Joseph Smith?
Gonna try and keep the right front on it. Towards the back half of that run, right front went away, and Joseph, he's very quick, so he's he's gonna take advantage of all those little things that we do.
Yeah, I mean, you were definitely looking like you were trying to run away with it, but he stayed within striking distance and was just able to get a run on you at the right time. Going forward, do you think he might have a shot at running away, or are you going to try to do to him what he did to you?
Yeah, the goal is going to be to not let him get away. I'm going to do everything I can to, but maybe save a little bit of tires so I'll be able to fight back if we find ourselves in that situation again.
All right, well, fantastic job in stage number 1, getting that P2. Here's to hopefully talking to you again at the end of the race. Good luck.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you, Aiden. Just to be sure, it was Redemption Motorsports, right?
Yeah.
Okay, going back to you. Alrighty, Jesse, that was your stage 2, P2, Aiden Lucas.
Yeah, let's go ahead and switch audio channels really quick, Christian. Thanks to Aiden for being willing to talk with us here as the pace car getting ready to go off once again for the first restart of the night. Christian, why don't you go ahead and take him to green?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the field is ready to go back. The pace car gonna get out of these trucks' way. Joseph Smith leading him to the Juicy Spider restart zone, and green flag is in here. Stage 2 racing here in the Redemption iRacing Trucks Series, Las Vegas, the Let's Gamble 195.
We'll have to see on if anyone's going to gamble and try to get their way up front. Look at this battle for second. Jordan Hand trying to make his way forward. Landon Burbage all over the back bumper of that 34, getting him a little loose there. Holy smokes.
Down the back stretch, bump drafting, P2, P3 locked together. Landon Burbage on the outside now. The Jordan Hand trying to work his way around the bottom of the track. But there goes Aiden Lucas as a breakaway, trying to chase down the prophet of Joseph Smith.
Yeah, Joseph Smith, Aiden Lucas, Landon Burbage kind of all gotten away from the rest of the field. Side by side for fourth is going to be Jordan Hand and Alex Kozinski. Kozinski's made his way forward a whole bunch, up 7 spots. He's looking to challenge in this top 5 here in that 72. But don't look now, Big Dupe's making his way back forward too. He's right on the back bumper of that 48. Side by side out of the corner, the 72 of Kozinski gets a good run. He's going to cover that spot up, move into the P4. And they're going to be side by side for P5 between Big Duke and Jordan Hand. Hand going to give the spot up. Lap 37 of 130. We've got a little under 100 more laps on tap for you. Stage number 2 is underway. Look at the battle for the lead. Aiden Lucas on the inside of Joseph Smith. This is your battle for the lead. Lucas trying to lead some more laps here tonight. Not done being up front.
I have a good feeling he's going to make this pass as they get really close there. He mentioned that he burned his tires off a little bit late run there, and then Prophet Joseph Smith was doing a better job in a long run speed.
Woo! They keep getting so close together, Christian. I'm just expecting somebody to get loose or spin or wreck here. They aren't playing easy. They're getting after it. Lucas challenging to the inside again. Everything is happening across the stripe. The 34 leads. Can the Joseph Smith stay with him here?
Lucas fall in. Here comes Landon Burbage with the run. Going to go inside of the Prophet Joseph Smith. Down the backstretch.
There's good racing all over the place here in the Redemption iRacing series. And of course, don't forget, we've got some playoff action as they're door-to-door for second. That's Joseph Smith and Landon Burbage. All we're basically watching here tonight is to see if Jonathan Kraverick can make his way into the next round. He's 34 points back, so I think the only way he can do it is if he wins. Otherwise, your top 8 are pretty set.
That indeed. And now here comes Big Duke in the 4th position. He was just peeking to the inside of Joseph Smith there. Not able to make the run happen just yet. But Jesse, don't look now, but there's 135 people tuned into Hutchinson Motorsports TV right now.
Yeah, Christian, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm not mad about it. I'm thankful for everybody tuning in to watch this race here. These guys are ripping it in these trucks, and it's been fun to watch. So stick around.
Cars get sideways. He's
Oh,
gonna
boy.
save it. Who was that?
Oh, there's Big Junk.
Oh, no, he didn't save it. Oh, my.
Oh, first caution of the night. Alex Kozinski. Definitely, I think it started with him. Hey, wrong way, buddy. Where you going?
Yeah, he was the car that got, or truck that got sideways first. He's doing burnouts. You're a race winner tonight. Oh, wait, that's not yet. Sorry.
Oh, well, let's go to the HMS TV blimp, see what in the world happened to Alex Kozinski here, see if we got a good shot of it. Uh-oh, Noah Blackwell gets into the quarter panel, and that shows the end. 15 and 21 wreck trying to check up. Dylan Carrier looks like he didn't have much damage, but the 24 caught the wall pretty hard, too. That's Adam Ramsey. How about we ride on board with him, see what he sees?
Yeah, Adam Ramsey can't be too happy about that one because he's probably got the worst damage of them all there.
Let's hop on board with the 24 here. Look out, look out, look out. Oh, we're good. Nothing to worry about. Look out, boy!
You saw that right front bumper pop up in his cockpit view right there. I promise you, if you see that right front bumper pop up, you're not going to have a good time the rest of the night until you get that truck fixed.
Man, Dylan Carrier ended up involved. I don't think he has any damage on that truck. He just went for a spinnerooski, but Aiden Lucas continues to lead the way. Lap 42 of 130. We're going to go ahead and step aside real quick for another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go HMS TV side by side.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it. It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us, and the only way to enter our exclusive events, is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchison Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here with you from Las Vegas in the Let's Gamble 195. Lap 44 of 130 is underway, and we're getting ready to go back green here in stage number 2. Christian, are you freaking ready?
I'm ready. These drivers are ready. There's more beef in the voice chat than Arby's here tonight. And we have a blinker. Everybody's crying. We're going to go back green.
Yeah, they're sending shoot to the back, it looks like, with those blinking issues. So, new front row for the first time. Aiden Lucas, Landon Burbage. Actually, that was the front row to start it out, just opposite. But let's see what happens. They go into the Juicy Spider restart zone for time number 3 tonight. Green flag is out. Aiden Lucas with a good jump. Burbage going to get a shove here from the 31 of Joseph Smith down the front stretch.
Aiden Lucas is gone out of a cannon already. He's getting away from this battle with the Prophet Joseph Smith, shoving Landon Burbage all the way through turns 1 and 2, all the way down the backstretch. Meanwhile, Big Duke has no help right there, as the 18 of Noah Blackwell is going to be trying to insert himself into this 3-car battle for second.
Yeah, Blackwell kind of, he could very well have been the cause of that last caution, but it didn't hurt him any. He still finds himself in the top 5, looking to take over this 4th spot now from Big Duke.
Side by side on the bottoms, Noah Blackwell, Big Duke on the outside, making his way. Gonna have the run off of the corner. Is he gonna poke down to the inside of the Prophet Joseph Smith? No, he's gonna stay in line down the backstretch.
3 wide behind him, holy smokes. Ryan Holler, Dallas Seiwert all battling there with Wyatt Mickelson. They were 3 wide heading into turn 3. They probably said that's a bad idea and got it straightened back out.
Absolutely. You see there on the bottom of your screen, Noah Blackwell went all the way down through the trioval to get blocked by the Prophet Joseph Smith. 2nd place and 3rd place is side by side right now. And I mean, 2nd place and 4th place, I should say, as they are battling hard for position. Big Duke with the run on the back of the Prophet. Not going to go anywhere.
Look out!
Down to the bottom. Little room.
Aiden Lucas, he got quarter paneled there by the 2 of Burbage. A hell of a save from the 34. He might not have had a good angle on it, but he had, that truck was sideways for a split second. He was able to keep it straight and keep the lead. Burbage, though, falls back to 3rd now. Joseph Smith in that 31 took advantage of that situation. Said, excuse me, I'm coming through.
3 wide off of turn number 2. They're down the backstretch. Noah Blackwell kind of yields. He says, I don't want no part of that. I'll tell you, we have the leader, then we have like an 8-car cluster of people just fighting for position. You have, I don't even know where to begin, Jesse.
I don't know what to tell you either. I mean, this track is giving us some great racing here tonight. And you've got some people that came down pit road that last time that might be trying to make their way back through the field. One of them being the 15 of Dylan Carrier. Keep an eye on him. He came down pit road under that last caution, so he might have some fresh tires as they're throwing blocks all over the place. There's 4 trucks sitting here right on the leader. You know, the whole top 5, you could throw a blanket over them here at Las Vegas. We're not at Daytona or Talladega, folks.
Dylan Carrier is kind of laying back. I think he doesn't want part of this smoke up here, but looking up to the front, you have Big Duke now side by side with the Prophet Joseph Smith. Big Duke going to be battling for the 2nd position. He is tired of being back there in the cluster. He wants to move forward, get some clean air, going down the backstretch. Still not going to have the run. He has no help down there in the bottom. Here comes Landon Burbage now trying to make that bottom work. Big Duke to the high side around the Prophet Joseph Smith. Not just yet.
Grandma's boy trying to make his way back forward stage 2. When we cross the stripe, we're going to have 10 laps to go until we're going to be giving out stage points once again. Side by side again for 2nd, it's Joseph Smith and Big Duke.
Big Duke to the inside, going to maintain the middle of the track this time, forcing the Prophet Joseph Smith all the way up. This is where the Prophet is comfortable, though. We've seen him all night running that high side, especially when he gets a little bit of wear on the tires. Aiden Lucas mentioned after the finish of stage 1, he burnt the right front up. He wanted to make sure in stage 2 he took better care of those tires. And as long as the Prophet Joseph Smith has, you know, competition, it's going to hold him back. But this is not what Aiden wanted. And now the Prophet has, you know, gotten rid of his competition, and he's on the back bumper of your race leader right now.
He is definitely there, and the one thing I can say that's in the that's helping the 34 of Aiden Lucas is that stage 2 with the pace laps to start it out, it's a little bit of a shorter run compared to stage 1. So we'll see if that helps the 34 of Aiden Lucas or not. But Joseph Smith going to do his best. Oh, look out, Dallas Seiwert's around in the back. Big crash, yellow flies.
The lizard.
Whoa, boy. Look.
That's his Roadhouse. Don't burn the rolls.
Oh, don't burn the rolls, indeed. Dallas Seiwert around. I think it all started with him. Let's go to the HMS TV blimp. Oh, and he's already sideways. Let's back that thing up. Christian, tell me what you see here.
So you had that 33 of Holler right there. The lizard tries to press the button. Hard impact there. Somebody might be hurting right there. And then everybody behind him having to play dodge truck here. I think the closest one was right there, that Texas Roadhouse machine.
Man. Let's watch this one again. Back that thing up, and we'll get on board with the 69 truck of John Kraverick here. He took a hard hit.
Oh, my. Your discretion is advised, ladies and gentlemen. He's hunched over the steering wheel right now.
Sure hope John is okay. Looks like he got that thing back moving. The front end, though, looks a little bit shorter than it did just about 30 seconds ago.
Absolutely. Well, we're under caution here towards the end of stage 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to Hutchinson Motorsports TV. I see 156 people in the channel right now watching us. I see 7 likes. Let's change that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching right now, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, become the next Hutchinson Motorsports TV GOAT. You are watching the Redemption iRacing Truck Series here at Las Vegas. Gonna get some tires here, get some pit stops. This is the Let's Gamble 195. Oh, we got the leader faking it.
Speaking of gamble, we've got 6 laps to go in stage number 2 right now. Probably going to be about 4 to go when we take the green flag. And you see people here. The 78 of Big Duke. He's not going for playoff points. He's not in the playoffs. He's going to come down pit road, get some 4 fresh tires and fuel. And he's going to probably be your leader when we come out of stage number 2 and head towards the final stage. A bit of strategy, a bit of fitting for the race. A bit of gambling here by the 78 of Big Duke.
Absolutely. But, you know, he might have the strategy here. You know, just take tires and then let this stage play out. Do nothing, like just limping around the track. You're not going to go a lap down.
Sorry about that, my lovely wife asking me a couple questions, but we are all good here. Lap 55 of 130. I got to say, Christian, I'm feeling really good about my pick to win in that 31 truck.
Yeah, you know, you are, but Landon Burbage is not gone away. He's sitting back in the 4th position, and he may not have the raw speed right now, but we're about to have stage 3. That means we're going to have an extended period of time to take care of the tires.
Yeah, because we're going from 2 30-lap runs here. Stage 1 was 30 laps, went clean and green the whole way, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then we've had a couple yellows here in stage 2. But yeah, that last run, if it stays green, we're looking at a whole 70-lap run going to be on tap. So that's when the tires are really going to matter, because you're likely going to have a green flag stop if we stay caution free. You got to be able to be solid on pit road, solid on the track, and as you mentioned, a lot longer of a run to be able to save those tires.
Interesting take here. Big Duke back down pit road to get another splash of fuel. I don't think we can make it stage 3 on no stop, can we?
Yeah, there's got to be some reason he's doing it. Actually, he's taking tires. I don't know what to tell you about Big Duke's strategy, but he took tires there in that stop. Maybe he didn't the first time around.
Well, I hope he didn't come back down for fuel and forget to turn his tires off, because that would be tragic.
Oh, that would absolutely be terrible. I've been there, done that.
I have too. I've done it really early in a race, and it cost me late. And I ended up parking it because it was at Martinsville, Jesse. And let me tell you, I was miserable.
Yeah, that's not a good time being on old tires at Martinsville. But as we go through turns 3 and 4, Aiden Lucas, Joseph Smith, familiar faces at the front of this field, Christian. I think when we go green this time, I think we're going to crank it up a little bit.
Absolutely. We're going to just put it on the wall cams, the hard cams, the pace truck about to get out of the way. Jesse, take it away.
Into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Aiden Lucas leads the way. Green flag back out here from Las Vegas.
Holler's around. Jordan Hand got into the back of Landon Burbage there and was not able to save it, Jesse.
Let's go take a look at that from the HMS TV blimp. Ryan Holler with some trouble as we were cranking it up. Let's take another look here. Oh, Burbage in Hand.
Yep.
Oh, no. Looks like they got away pretty scot-free, though. Ryan Holler takes a good smack. Hand looks to be okay. Burbage is fine. He's still up in third. No harm, no foul for the 2 truck, but looks like everybody got away from that fairly clean, but that, I believe, is going to be stage number 2. Aiden Lucas takes this one, Christian.
Yep. He played, the strategy played off. He was able to come out on top stage 2. He said he wanted to have it, and he did. Now, you know, this is where stage 3 is going to make things interesting. It's going to be the longer of the stages. We have some people who've already pitted. Some people have pitted twice. We're going to see what comes to play as leaders head down pit road.
That they do. I'm pretty sure that's definitely signifying the end of stage 1. We're going to step aside for a quick second. When we come back, maybe we'll see if we can get another interview. Don't go anywhere. Back with you once again here from Las Vegas, and we're going to see if we can get a hold of the driver of that number 2 truck, Landon Burbage.
Landon, this is Jesse and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy on us?
I got a copy.
We're heading into stage 3 here. You've had some speed throughout the race. What are you going to be looking to do here in stage 3 to maybe take this home in victory lane?
Definitely just save my tires here. I've noticed that that's definitely a big factor in this race right now. You know, the fall off is very, 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 you know, if you burn them up, you're gonna fall back like a rock. So definitely just saving my tires and hopefully be consistent and try to win the race.
Yeah, the 31 of the 34, Joseph Smith and Aiden Lucas, they've kind of been the stars of the show, but you've been up front with them pretty much this entire race, and well, you kind of just had a close call yourself there in that last caution. What anything to say about that?
I think Jordan kind of just misjudged it, and yeah, it's just a racing incident. Nothing towards him. We talked it out, and we're all good. So we both saved it, and we're still in here. So.
I guess the last thing before we let you go, of course, you've got all your fans in the chat, and Alessandra among them. She says, that's my boy. Anything to say to them?
Well, love them all, man.
All right. Thanks for talking to us, Landon.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
All right, folks. That was Landon Burbage. We're going to go ahead and switch over audio channels and be back with you here, Christian. Man, it's time. It's getting to the end of this race. Final stage underway. Go ahead and take him to green, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pace car gonna take that hard left-hand turn down pit road. Your race leader, the Prophet Joseph Smith, to the inside. Landon Burbage to the outside through the juicy spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air here at the Let's Gamble 195.
Whoa, look out. They're scattering all over the place in the back. Dylan Carrier having issues. He's slow. Might have missed a shift there. Holy smokes, that got sketchy.
Sketchy indeed, but they're side by side for P2 right now. Big Duke, he pitted. before the end of stage 2. Now he's up here at the front, and he is saving tires. Something else. We got a caution out.
Uh-oh, yellow flag is out. Oh, and it sounds like, I don't know if you can hear it, Christian, but it sounds like race control might be drinking and might have hit the wrong button.
Oh.
So, we've got a phantom caution. Think of it like the old NASCAR days before stage racing came around and they needed TV time. No, we're back to that, baby. But we're going to be back under caution here once again from Las Vegas. We're going to use the time just like they would in real life back in the day with the phantom cautions. Go ahead and take a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of good racing going to still be on tap when we come back.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Ladies and gentlemen, back again here at Las Vegas for their Let's Gamble 195. Lap 65 of 130 is on tap right now, right at halfway of this race. I can't believe we're only halfway through this thing, Christian.
Yep, that's good old stage 1 and stage 2 out of the way. But we're about to go back racing stage 3. That was an caution, but let's get underway, Jesse.
Let's do it. Pace car takes that hard left turn into the Juicy Spider restart zone one more time. The 31 Joseph Smith leads him to green once again. Gets a good jump. The 34 Aiden Lucas all over his back bumper.
The tie line did not get a good jump there. Landon Burbage kind of leaning back a little bit. Big Duke all over the back bumper of Landon Burbage there. Jordan Hand's going to fall to the inside of Landon Burbage. Started third on the bottom line there. Going to be up to third in the race, but not quite yet as Landon Burbridge does get that run down the backstretch.
We've got to move for the lead. Aiden Lucas goes down to the bottom, tries to slide up the track, cover that spot up, can't quite do it. They're going to be side by side across the stripe.
Goes side by side, he slides up the track. Aiden Lucas got real close to Joseph Smith there. Joseph Smith going to be wrapping the high side. Aiden Lucas has the speed on the bottom, but on corner exit, of course, you're going to have the surge from the high line, which is going to be Joseph Smith pulling out front and actually clearing Aiden Lucas this time, but he doesn't cover him up.
Yeah, these two have been the class of the field all night. We take a look at your lap leaders here tonight. Only 3 names on it. Aiden Lucas with 44, Joseph Smith with 22, now 23. And the only other person to lead a lap is that 2-truck of Landon Burbridge, and I'm pretty sure that was lap number 1, Christian.
It sure was here. Still a battle for the lead side by side. We got tighter at time, but here comes Jordan Hand. He wants a part of this battle for the lead.
This race started out super clean. It's gotten a little bit sketchy as the race has gone on. Usually it's the opposite on iRacing. Sometimes people aren't prepared for the track and they start wrecking earlier than people get a hold of it. Oh, and almost contact between the 24 of Adam Ramsey and the 18 of Noah Blackwell. But this thing, we're going to have to see if it stays green. We got 62 to go. If it does stay green, I'm pretty sure they'll be having to hit pit road, Christian. Take some fuel at least.
Yes, I think so here as the battle for the lead has kind of subsided a little bit. Aiden Lucas down the backstretch trailing to Joseph Smith here. The battle now is going to be Big Duke all over the back bumper of Jordan Hand. It's like Big Duke has the speed, just can't get around him. And Landon Burbridge is going to join this battle for third. As the yellow flag
they're
is
wrecking
out
in the back.
again.
The rough night continues for the 15 of Dylan Carrier. He was involved. Phil Simpson potentially involved with James Efall. Let's see if we can see anything if we go back to this replay here from the blimp. Oh yeah, there's contact there big time. Ooh.
Just 3-wide battle. Phil Simpson cuts the grass here. Cuts across the Las Vegas Speedway paint.
Let's back that thing up and see if we can take another look at it here. Looks like the 51 maybe got up in there a little too much.
Wyatt Mickelson on the bottom side.
Yeah,
there.
It started with the 62, I think. That'd be the 22 of Phil Simpson. He was in the middle there, kind of pushed up a little bit too much. If we go back live.
Red flag on the track.
I was gonna say, are we waiting for the pace truck here?
Yep, they're all gonna come to a stop here on just into the trioval, waiting on the pace car. And here the pace car comes. Joseph Smith. Pit road's open. Joseph Smith does not pit because the pace car caught where they did. Did Joseph Smith want to pit? I don't know, but everyone else behind him pit.
I mean, we just went green. I don't know if we're looking at a fuel number here, why the entire field comes down pit road outside of Joseph Smith and Alex Kozinski. And Dylan Carrier also stayed out there. He's trying to make up some more ground. But, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here or what the idea is.
So what happens is iRacing waits for a good handful of the leaders to catch the pace car to open pit road. So when the pace car passed Joseph Smith, everybody was right there. So pit road opened immediately. Joseph Smith didn't have a chance to pit. Everyone else had that extra second of, oh, it's open, let's go. So Joseph Smith may have just gotten screwed there on strategy.
Well, if we take a look, though, at our last pit stops, everybody from third on back just came down pit lane, and most people took fuel only. You've got a few select people that potentially took 2 tires. We don't know if this information is 100% accurate, but they were in their pit box long enough that they could potentially have taken 2 tires. That's Big Duke and Brennan Shute. So we'll have to keep an eye on those two. The rest of them, though, fuel only. But we got plenty of action left on tap. 59 more laps. Caution number 6. Of course, one was for a stage and another was for a caution that ended up being a stage. So we've got 5 wrecks pretty much here tonight through 71 laps. Started out clean and green, and it's kind of devolved into a little bit more of a wreck fest as we went on. 169 people watching right now, which is kind of nuts, not gonna lie. If you're new there and you're checking out HMS TV for the first time and you like what you're hearing and seeing, go ahead and hit that like button for us, hit that subscribe button. It really lets us know how we're doing. If the like button definitely helps the stream get out there to more people, as it clearly has tonight. As long as all of y'all are real, there ain't a whole bunch of bot viewers going on or nothing crazy. I don't know if that's even a thing, Christian, but I mean, we're popping tonight.
Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Hit that subscribe button so you can comment. It's absolutely free. You see that join button there? That's something new here. We're trying out HMS TV, not required at all. That is a paid subscription, but that subscribe button next to it is 100% free. Then you can chat, drop a comment, let us know where you're from.
Dallas Syward in the chat saying that his bad on the Phantom caution, he fat fingered the button on his wheel. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. I mean, Christian's thrown an errant caution a time or two, wouldn't you say?
No, we're not going to get into that. I stand by what I did, but the pace car is off. Field is set, heading to the juicy spider restart zone. Joseph Smith leads the field to green.
We're getting used to saying that. The 31 truck, he's been up front a whole lot. But we'll see if that continues to be the case. A whole lot of hungry trucks behind him. Alex Kozinski there. He's farther up than he's been all night in that 72 truck. We'll see if he can hang. Dylan Carrier, he's your HMS TV hard charger after he stays out. And we'll see what kind of speed that 15 truck has had. We haven't seen him up front. I mean, he had a black flag on lap number 1.
He has made it from the back to the front again. He's flying here right now, maintaining distance with Joseph Smith, actually narrowing it down as they head into turn 1.
Yeah, he's trying to show that he's got some speed here, just hasn't had an opportunity to show it. Aiden Lucas in that 34 truck, though, he's trying to get comfortable up on that high lane. Remember, it was kind of what cost him in stage number 1 for that stage win. He just didn't have the handle on the truck on the high lane, so he's kind of practicing right now, I think. Ripping that wall, Landon Burbage, Ryan Holler round out your top 5. Good racing here at the front of your field. Good racing in the back of the field. It's hard to know what to keep an eye on because there's good battles all over the place. The 34 looking to the outside of Dylan Carrier now out of turn 2.
Side by side, down the back stretch goes Aiden Lucas, going to take the position easily. And now set his sights on the Joseph Smith Prophet, and he's going to clear him out of the turn. No, they're too very close. They almost touched there going through the tri-oval side by side now.
That got close. That was about the 11th time I think these two have almost wrecked each other and failed to do it throughout these last 76 laps. They are racing hard, taking no prisoners. Lucas with the lead for now, but watch the run the 31 has down the backstretch. We'll see if he can do anything with it.
It's going to be a run, but it's not going to be enough. He has a block. Aiden Lucas blocks that run that Joseph Smith had. Shuts him off. Now they're going to be side by side for third.
Oh, into the wall goes Carrier.
Carrier gets into the wall there. Ryan Holler, though, coming up behind Lyndon Burbage now, who's running in third place.
Aiden Lucas looks like he's trying to take off once again like he did in stage 1. We'll see if he's able to do it. Burbage to the inside of Joseph Smith. That's for your second spot. Aiden Lucas says, I want Landon Burbage to be behind me. I'm going to give him some draft, not you, the 31.
Connor Gerard in the chat says, I honestly just hope no one wrecks someone for absolutely no reason at all. I think Connor Gerard wants to see blood.
It's almost like he knows something, dropping the eyeball emojis. Like, what does he know that we don't? Is there some beef with some drivers going on?
I will tell you, there is some beef happening in the chat. There has been beef all night long. This league could be sponsored by Arby's.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if any of that comes to fruition or not. Right now, take a look. Jordan Hand, Brennan Shoot battling side by side. It's some good racing. Your top 3 is kind of broken away, but you got a battle for 4th that's side by side. That's Dylan Carrier, Ryan Holler. Battle for 6th side by side. That's Brennan Shoot, Jordan Hand. And there's even more battles behind them side by side. So this is incredible stuff here.
The Prophet Joseph Smith has caught the race leader, who throws another block. Aiden Lucas driving in the mirror, but now Joseph Smith's going to be into the inside through turns 3 and 4. He's going to wash up the track ever so slightly. May have to lift a little bit as he's going to sweep up inches from the back bumper of Aiden Lucas.
Oh, and the 12. Brandon,
The 6.
shoot. Look out. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, no. The 24 of Adam Ramsey just tore the front end off his hot rod on the 12/6 of Brendan Shute. Holy Moses, Christian.
Connor Gerard knew that was going to happen.
He must have had a feeling, man. Let's take a look. Let's go back up. The HMS TV blimp. Christian, what happens?
All right, so you have the 78 there. Brandon Shute gets turned around, Elizabeth Mill, and then boom, wham! Back into the truck, gets tore off of that number 12 machine there, and then magically reappears thanks to iRacing.
Now let's back it up. It all starts with that 78 and the 12 here. Let's slow it down a little bit.
That's
coming out of the
Big
corner.
Duke. That's Big Duke. He washes up the track, gets into the back of the number 12 right there on screen. That is the number 6 of Brandon Shute. And then, of course, Brandon, gets turned around, slides through what is the restart zone. He's going to kiss the wall here. Everyone else behind them.
Look at all this. I didn't even know this happened. Dallas Seiwert going for a ride. James Effall going for a ride through the grass.
Not the first time he's been around tonight. And Lizard Mobile. Oh, no, does he get hit too? No, he does not. But you see just outside of the screen there, the 24 going to make hard contact with the 12. Rips the back bumper off, only for it to reappear because iRacing doing iRacing things.
That was a hard hit for that 24. I think his night might be done, Christian. That thing, it's not fixed yet, so I don't think it's going to be. I think everybody came down. Not everybody came down pit road this time, Christian. Your man on your screen, the Lizard Mobile, Dallas Seiwert, the lone soldier. He stays out. Everybody else just hit pit road.
Stays out. Joseph Smith behind him. We do have 2 meatballs from that wreck, and you can guess who it is. Brandon Shute and Adam Ramsey.
Yeah, those trucks were cooked, so no surprise there. But, folks, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Drop a hashtag Lizard in the chat for Dallas Seiwert. Don't go anywhere. We're going HMS TV side by side.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it. It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us, and the only way to enter our exclusive events, is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchison Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here with you again already. I feel like that caution was the shortest one of the night, but we're getting ready to drop the green flag. Dallas Seiwert out of Merrill, Wisconsin finds himself at the front of this field for the first time tonight in the Lizard Mobile. We'll see if he can hang at the front of this field, Christian.
With those tires, probably not. But the pace car is off field, is set. Dallas Seiwert through the juicy spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air here in Las Vegas.
He gets a pretty good jump. He's got the 48 of Jordan Hand there right behind him. This is the first time, I think, tonight that the 31 or the 34 haven't had control of the race. Somebody screaming Lizard over the voice chat, kind of like a Leroy Jenkins moment for the 38 of Dallas Seiwert, perhaps.
Yeah, he's going to get passed by Jordan Hand for the race lead. Landon Burbage working his way around the outside. We have some shakeup after that pit stop there. Landon Burbage all over the back bumper. Jordan Hands through turns 3 and 4 through the tri-oval. Now here comes the prophet, Joseph Smith, making it 3 wide. No, he thinks better of it, thankfully.
We bring up the last pit stops. Your top 3 or your top two, Jordan Hand, Landon Burbage, they got 4 fresh tires on their hot rods. Dylan Carrier in third as well. Joseph Smith, Phil Simpson, last time they came down pit road, they only took fuel, so keep that in mind.
Dylan Carrier going to look to the inside. Going to pass Dallas real simple like.
Made it look easy. They're 3 wide back there in the back. Hopefully nobody junks it. We've got 46 laps to go here in the Let's Gamble 195. Your top 3, very unique. Jordan Hand leading the way. This is his first time he's been at the front of your field here tonight. Landon Burbage must be feeling pretty good. Oh, look out!
Joseph Smith gets into words are hard with Dallas. See where he's going to get destroyed.
Oh, no!
Oh, they touch again. Oh, the prophet Joseph Smith might have just took out of this race. There's 4 meatballs on the track, ladies and gentlemen.
That wreck took about 3 minutes to happen. We're gonna bring this back, and we're gonna have to rewind it manually because that's not enough. We take a look at here. We'll slow it down when we're coming into turn 3 here, and it looks like it may just be a little side draft to start out. They touch. Craven got him. Anyways, wrong race. But friggin' the 38 just smacks the outside wall. We saw that live. But we got to take a look and see what happens to the 31 of the Prophet Joseph Smith. He's down here on the apron. Does he come back up the track? It looks like he does. He locks it down, but it's not enough. Oh, hard hit for the 69. We've said that already tonight. Oh, all 4 tires off the ground for the 69 truck of Jonathan Kraverick there. Big junk parts flying, and just to add insult to injury, the 38 of Dallas Sowert hits the 31 of Joseph Smith again. Wow. Let's back that up and ride along with John Kraverick. What do you say, Christian?
Let's do it.
Hopefully I backed it up far enough here. Let's back it up one more time. See what he sees here out of Bethel, Connecticut.
You just see carnage happening, and then Prophet Joseph Smith comes up on the track, and he about goes over there. That was not a pretty hit.
Oh, that thing is toast, Christian. He's one of our meatball drivers. In fact, everybody else's meatball is already fixed. He's the only one to still have one. So, not looking good for Jonathan Kraverick as he sits on pit road, sad and destroyed right next to Dallas Sowert.
Dallas Sowert in the chat says dead lizard.
Dead lizard indeed. We've watched a death tonight of the Lizard Mobile. We'll see if it gets back out on the track at all.
Yes, let's switch over to Discord.
Are we talking to the lizard?
We're gonna talk to the lizard.
All right, let's do it.
All righty, get him in here. Dallas, this is Jesse and Christian up in the broadcast booth. You get you out of
hello,
the
boys.
Infield Care Center here. Are you doing okay after that one, buddy?
I think I've had about 4 concussions this race. I've kind of been in everything, haven't I?
You have. The lizard is not doing well, Jesse. What do you got for Mr. Dallas here?
Man, I gotta say, you made, let's call it the Doritos bold move of the race, staying out there, getting your name on the screen out front of this race, and we were kind of questioning how it was gonna go. And man, you and Joseph Smith just caused some absolute carnage there. What is the health report on the lizard? Are we gonna be able to keep going here?
Oh no! That lizard's long gone. He's flushed down the toilet or buried in somebody's yard. Yeah, that lizard's not coming back. I had to burn my fast repair right away in the beginning of the race because I got somebody, I forget who hit me, but I got shoved into the wall and I had real bad wheel damage, and then I hit the wall again and pancaked it and I couldn't drive. So I had to burn my fast repair, and then I ended up getting into another accident, had wheel damage. Wasn't able to get all that fixed, but it was enough that I could at least drive out there. So then this happened, and that's just been, it's been a fun ride, I guess.
It definitely has seemed like a wild time out there. We're getting ready to go back green, but glad to hear that you're at least okay after that one.
Physically I'm fine, but mentally I don't know if this lizard's going to recover.
No.
Oh, well, we're going to get the lizard into some rehab. We're about to go green. Thank you, Dallas.
You're welcome. Have a good day, guys.
As we take the green flag, we're going to switch over audio once again, but I got to say, as the green flag flies, we got Jessica Syward in the chat. She says her husband is a disappointment, Christian.
Oh, we got some stiff words. My, oh my. There's a disappointment, Jessica.
That is just unbelievable.
Goodness.
Not mincing any words. They're 3 wide back here. Gonna be some more big junk, I'm sure, but Jordan Hand leads the way. 42 laps to go here from Las Vegas, and things are getting interesting. Christian, we're almost at 200 people watching this stream right now.
It's amazing, everybody. Welcome into Hutchinson Motorsports TV. If you're here for the first time, make sure you like this stream. Subscribe to the channel. We do this on Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, Sunday nights. So come out and support us. Tuesday nights, too. Let me not forget Tuesday nights. And coming up soon, Monday night, Flip Dogs, the Wheels America Racing Cup Series.
Yeah, we got action all over the calendar. Stay tuned for all the streams coming up, as we got plenty of good ones door to door. iRacing League, of course, tomorrow night. Blake Hutchison on the call for that one, probably with Christian Taylor or myself. One of us will be on the call for that one. But Jordan Hand running away right now. They're scrapping all over the place back behind him. Joseph Smith, Noah Blackwell, they're going 3 wide. I believe that's with the 15, a carrier. It is. This is going to be your battle for 5th right now.
Yeah, they are really scrapping it here. I'm getting word from the Infield Care Center that Dallas walked up to his wife, Jessica, to say, hey, let's go ahead and get out of here. She said, you didn't win, and walked away from him, called him a disappointment to his face, and it's walking away from her husband. I think we just witnessed a divorce.
That could be the case. Hopefully they can get it all worked out, maybe go to some counseling or something and get back on the brighter side of things. But don't look now, Christian. Big Duke has made his way back into your top 3. He's right behind Landon Burbage trying to take that spot over. I mean, these guys have been battling all night.
Big Duke is in striking position here. 38 to go. Going to go to the outside of Landon Burbage. That's kind of the preferred line right now. It seems like if you get up there, you can get the run off of the turn. That's what he's going to do here. As you see him going from, just the front bumper clear to fully cleared now. He's going to set his sights on Jordan Hand right now to try to take the race lead over.
He's got a good shot here in that 78. We'll see if he's able to do it. He pit a lot more recently than any of these guys did, but it was for fuel only. So probably about on the same tire advantage as these guys, and he is putting the pedal to the metal right now, looking to the outside of Jordan Hand.
He is all over the back bumper. Loses a little bit on that corner exit there, but don't look now. The Prophet Joseph Smith is trying to work his way back up. He's side by side with Brian Holler in the 5th position.
Yeah, there's a battle going on between these two. Joseph Smith, he had his issues. Probably got a faster pair on that truck, because if he didn't, that thing would be toast and still sitting in pit lane door to door with Ryan Holler in that 33.
They touched. They are touching each other all over the place here tonight.
Yeah, touching each other so much we might have to change the rating on this stream, but hopefully not. 36 laps to go. Big Duke, Landon Burbage continuing to duke it out. See what I did there?
Yeah, Big Duke going to get inside of Landon Burbage. He actually fell back into the 3rd position, but here comes the Prophet Joseph Smith. He's got fresh tires, he's got a fresh truck, and he's going to peek to the outside very briefly.
Ooh.
Thinks better of it and falls in behind Landon Burbage. Now, through the turn, he's going to go all the way to the outside. Is he going to get the run to get on the inside of Burbage on corner exit? No, not yet. He's going to fall in behind down the backstretch.
He makes the move to the inside into turn 3 for 2nd. I was going to say, I don't think he was thinking better of making the move on Burbage into turn 1. I think Burbage just threw the block a little bit. They're going to be side by side across the stripe. Who has it? Burbage does by a nose. With 34 to go, the battle for 2nd is on. Jordan Hand just hopes it keeps going.
Jordan Hand, that's his only hope right now. But now, Joseph Smith has cleared Landon Burbage. That is not what Jordan Hand wanted to see. He wanted to see them continue to battle for 2nd. That's no more. Joseph Smith, the Prophet, he made it up. Oopsie. I'm not going to blame that on him. I'd have to see the replay again, but doesn't matter now. He's back up front and battling for your race lead.
Right on the bumper of the 48. He looks to the outside. Jordan Hand throws the block. The 31, Joseph Smith, to the inside. He's going to take the lead back over probably here on the backstretch, but Jordan Hand not going to give it up easy. And don't look now, Christian, the 34 of Aiden Lucas, he's starting to creep back up into the picture as well.
He is, but at what cost now? He's having to do some major battling to get up there. He's got around Big Duke again, but he still has Landon Burbage in his way.
We take a look real quick. Your fastest 5 times on the track. Brennan Shute actually has the fastest lap of the race right now. Dylan Carrier second fastest. Then some names not surprising. Joseph Smith, Big Duke, and then Wyatt Mickelson actually your 5th fastest time here in this race tonight. 6 truck Brennan Shute with some speed, just not able to really make anything of it.
Not throughout the race. It's when you got to be fast is all the way through it. You can't just have bursts of speeds. The Prophet Joseph Smith goes side by side. Jordan Hand, he has made it there again, through down the bottom side. If I could use words that, make sense with each other.
The words can be difficult sometimes. Jordan Hand looked like he got loose there out of turn 2, but he's still going to hold on to that spot. He's not making it easy for the 31 of Smith at all.
As we continue to watch this battle for the lead, I see Blake Hutchison in the chat, along with 214 people tuning in to Hutchison Motorsports TV. And Jesse, I don't know if it's a me and you kind of thing, but we've drawn out 200 people, over 200 people to the channel. I don't think I've seen Blake do that.
It can't be real. Like, I don't believe it whatsoever. This is crazy. If you're out there and you're new to the stream and you're liking what you're seeing, again, we've said it a couple of times, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because we're live more often than not nightly here on the channel with some iRacing action on tap for you, as we got some good action on your screen right here in the Redemption iRacing series.
Joseph Smith just has had a few runs. He just can't get around Jordan Hand. Still got time to do it, but at what cost to the tires? He's racing hard to try to get around Jordan Hand. And we know with 30 laps to go, we probably ain't going to have to stop for fuel again, but tires matter.
Let's drop back while the battle for the lead's cooled down a little bit. Let's take a look here at the 52 of Chris Melton. Right now, he's your HMS TV hard charger. He started all the way back in 18th. Found his way to 7th, trying to take over the 6th spot from Dylan Carrier as they battle side by side. If he gets by that 15, that'll put him up 12 spots on the night. So Chris Melton having a heck of a run.
Jesse, we're about to come to lap 104 here.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna dedicate lap 104 to Lizard Awareness Month. Tonight we've lost a lizard friend in Dallas Seward. And this lap is for all the lizards out there who didn't make it home. Thank you.
We're going to have a moment of silence for the lizard. All right. Anyways, Joseph Smith, Jordan Hand battle it out at the front of the field for the lead. Jordan Hand has the outside advantage potentially, or is the 31 of Joseph Smith going to send it in on the bottom?
He's going to wash up the track ever so slightly, keeps it down, going to exit the corner still side by side, door to door, which you can watch on Sunday nights.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Through the triangle, still door to door.
What a
Cup
battle.
Series racing on Sunday nights.
Wow, 2 plugs in a row. That's insane.
Yes, and they're going to touch on the exit. Joseph Smith has the
Whoa.
lift. Jordan Hand has to save it.
Look at Burbage taking advantage.
Takes advantage, and here comes Aiden Lucas.
These boys are putting on a show here tonight. Landon Burbage into second. Joseph Smith, though, going to try to fight back. He might have the momentum all over the back bumper of the 2. Aiden Lucas trying to throw his name in there. Chris Melton up to 5th now. He is flying right now.
Chris Melton trying to make a late race charge towards the front. 25 laps to go here in the Las Vegas Motor Speedway's Let's Gamble 195 Redemption iRacing Truck Series on Hutchison Motorsports TV, your home for the #1 streaming service.
25 to go, and it is just as exciting as it was on lap 1 in the Let's Gamble 195. These Redemption iRacing Series boys putting on a freaking show tonight. 34 of Aiden Lucas. He lets the 52 of Chris Melton by now up 14 spots. He's looking to the inside of the Prophet Joseph Smith. I don't know what's gotten into this 52 truck, but he is flying right now. He might have learned something from that 88 from Wednesday night.
Maybe so. Is he going to be poking to the inside of Joseph Smith? Going to get woed up by... Oh, he's going to get Joseph Smith in the bumper. Joseph Smith saves it. Gets slideways there. That's going to make him fall on back. Chris Melton to the rear.
Oh, yeah, the 52 gets the worst end of that. Drops back several spots. Thankfully, though, we keep it green. 23 laps to go. Jordan Hand's lead is getting up there. It's about half a second now for the 48. The two of Landon Burbage, a tall task ahead to try to chase down this 48.
You know, if you are Joseph Smith right now, it's got to be going through your head. What do I have to do? Every time I get a run, I get touched and I get upset because these drivers just won't let me get to the front. What more can you do if I could talk?
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of buffered a little bit there, IRL, but we're making it through. 22 to go. Joseph Smith now, he's getting a run on the two of Landon Burbage. He goes to the inside. Will he have anything for the 48 of Jordan Hand if he can get there? Is the real question.
It seems like Landon Burbage does not. Joseph, oh, he's going to go. Watch out. Pit.
Oh, they're pitting. We got pit stops going on. That's something to watch. Several trucks.
Is interesting.
Jordan Hand, Noah Blackwell, Alex Kaczynski, Ryan Holler, all down pit lane. We're going to have to see if everybody's got a pit. We got a three-wide battle for your lead. Joseph Smith all the way to the bottom. He might be pitting here.
We got a super chat in the chat. Blake Hutchison, let's watch this battle for the lead, though, going through turns 3 and 4. Does anybody pit this time around? No. We're going to stay side by side for the lead. Landon Burbage with the edge on the high side there. We're going to make it 3 wide.
Whoa, look out!
No, into the wall goes Aiden Lucas. My, oh, my.
How did they keep that clean? What in the world?
34 signaling he's going to pit this time. He's going to fall on the bottom side.
Throws a block. He's blocking that 31. Wow.
And then there goes Landon into the pit road, too. The my, oh, my.
The 34 of Aiden Lucas follows him. Joseph Smith, Chris Melton stay out. Blake Hutchison in the chat with the super chat saying Hutchison Motorsports TV. Simtography? You know anything about that, right, Christian?
I do. Are you tired of trying to take those screenshots and it just looks washed out because, you know, iRacing graphics really aren't the best? Do you not know how to work the sim camera? Well, let me tell you what. Here at Hutchison Motorsports
Today, Junior.
Here at Hutchison Motorsports TV, we do. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you can get your 8K. I said it right. 8K photographs made and be looking incredible out there.
I tell you what, I don't think I would ever see a Texas Roadhouse truck look better than if the 84 Stephen Thornton got some HMS TV cinematography pictures done. Stephen, if you're listening, buddy, hit us up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to pay for me some speech lessons because apparently after my performance tonight, I'm going to need them.
Well, let's talk about the man leading the way out of the pits, Big Duke. Is your highest up in the standings out of people that hit pit lane. He did that all the way back on lap 101. So he's got a little bit of wear on his tires compared to the other guys. Dylan Carrier sits in second out of those that have pit, but him and Noah Blackwell, boy, these two know each other well. They're battling it out for what is essentially second place right now.
Know each other indeed. Connor Gerard in the chat does say, welcome moment. Whoa, pause everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Seward just joined Hutchison Motorsports TV. He has, I believe he's the first one to buy a membership to Hutchison Motorsports TV.
You've got to check on that. Is Dallas Seward, is the Lizard Man himself the first person to be a member of HMS TV? And Bandit Mechanical, that's going to be Mike Poole. He's in the chat with a super chat. Canadian $2. I don't know if that's like $1 US or if it's $100 US. I couldn't tell you. I can't convert monies, but he says click the like button, folks. They need it. We do need every like that you can give us here, folks.
Absolutely, but Again, thank you to the super chat for Bandit Mechanical, Mike Poole, also Dallas Seward. Thank you for becoming a member of Hutchins Motorsports TV. Definitely supports the cause here. Watching some racing action though, as they're kind of everywhere on the track right now, Jesse.
It's a lot to keep track of, but we're going to do our best to walk you through it. Right now, your top three of Stephen Thornton, Vincent Provenzano, and Brennan Shute have all stayed out to this point. 15 to go in the final stage. They have not hit pit lane. We're assuming that they're going to have to get fuel. Big Duke in the 78. Right now, he is leading the way of the drivers that have hit pit lane. But he pit way before the rest of these guys, so he should be good on fuel, but his tires are going to start showing some age. As you can see, Noah Blackwell, Dylan Carrier, and Jordan Hand starting to reel him in. So Big Duke, essentially your leader right now if this thing stays green. But it won't be long before these guys are starting to catch him, Christian.
Absolutely not. It's just going to be when does Thornton pit, Jesse?
We'll have to wait and see. I think these guys are really waiting on the caution to fly, because if it does, they're going to have track position. They can come down pit lane, get 4 fresh tires, and then we can really start to see a fight. Although it is coming down to the end of this race before we know it. 13 laps to go here from Las Vegas in the Let's Gamble 195 as we keep an eye on Big Duke.
Keeping an eye on him indeed. You see him right there in his little picture, smoking on his pipe there. You don't see too many people smoking pipes anymore, do you, Jesse?
No, not at all. This just goes to show the character of the man that we call Big Duke. And as you got Noah Blackwell, he's getting past right now with the 48 of Jordan Hand. Jordan looks to be the truck to beat. The 78's throwing a block, kind of keeping the 48 from going anywhere. He's about to get run over, Christian. Noah Blackwell takes advantage, gets by him. Blackwell trying to run away.
Blackwell trying to turn the jets on. Here comes Jordan Hand around Big Duke.
Blackwell and Hand pit the same lap, so they are on the same lap old tires here. Jordan Hand just seems to be a quicker truck, though. We'll see if the 18 of Noah Blackwell can put up a fight. We've got 10 to go coming across the stripe.
Landon Burbage is 3 laps down, Jesse. Did we miss what happened there?
I'm not quite sure what could have happened to Landon Burbage, but we have got essentially a pass for the lead. Jordan Hand takes the lead over Stephen Thornton, finally hitting pit lane in that Texas Roadhouse machine. Jordan Hand is going to take the lead over once they get across the stripe. Unfortunately for Landon Burbage, something did happen to that truck. Maybe you can go back and take a look and tell us, Christian. But we've got 10 to go. Jordan Hand leads the way with Noah Blackwell trying to chase him down.
I will say Landon Burbage went into pit road. And Rory, if you could hear me, maybe refresh. I don't see any problems with the stream. But moving back to Landon Burbage, he went down pit road, had his service, came back down, and it looks like he had a hold. So I don't know if he had like a blend line violation or, you know, speeding on pit exit, because I know that's a major slap usually.
I would bet speeding with a 40-second hold. Unfortunate for the 2 of Burbage. He was in a really good spot. Penalties end up taking him out of this one. Look at this battle, though. Aiden Lucas getting by Joseph Smith. Those two fought all night. Doesn't look like either of them are going to be able to take home the win, but we'll see. They're on a bit fresher tires than the 2 trucks in front of them, so this thing, I don't know if it's quite over yet, Christian.
Over? Probably not, because we do have 9 laps to go, and we've seen it in NASCAR a handful of times, not referencing Jordan Hand in the lead, that anything can happen.
We'll take a look at it. Bring it up on your screen. You can see here Aiden Lucas's last lap was a 32.284 compared to Jordan Hand, a 32.528. So he is about 3/10 quicker than Jordan Hand right now with 8 laps to go. I think it's going to end up being a race.
A race indeed. You had the prophet of Joseph Smith following him all the way there.
Is the 18 of Noah Blackwell, is he going to get in the way of these guys trying to hold on to second, or is he going to give up the ghost and see if either of these 2 Fords can go and challenge Jordan Hand for the lead. 7 laps to go. We're going to be watching it live here. See how this pans out. They might have an advantage going into turn 3 here.
You know, if Noah Blackwell could do it, Kyle Busch won the truck race earlier today. Would the M&M scheme be some good luck here tonight?
Oh, look out. He's going to get turned if he's not careful. He needs to get out of the way.
Yeah, never mind on anything I just said. No good luck from the M&M's paint scheme.
That potentially, we'll have to wait and see, but that might have just sealed the deal for the 48 of Hand. He's going to get low and get in front of the 34. He's going to be 3 wide out of turn 2. Look out.
He keeps it off the Joseph Smith on the high side there. Aiden trying to get around him too. He's going to be able to. No, not quite yet. Noah Blackwell not giving up the ghost.
6 laps to go. The 31 of Joseph Smith, he's got clean air in front of him. We'll see if he can reel in the 48 of Jordan Hand. 5 to go here from Las Vegas in the Let's Gamble 195. If you're enjoying this racing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, folks. We're not done yet. Joseph Smith going to do his best to reel in that 48. Lead down to 9/10 of a second.
To the 220 people watching at home, thank you for tuning in tonight to Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We have now coming to 4 laps to go in this race. And let me tell you, it's not over yet.
Let's ride on board with the 31 of Joseph Smith as he tries to reel in Jordan Hand. He's ripping that wall, keeping the truck off it just barely. I don't know how he's doing it, but that gives him some great momentum out of the corners. He's cutting into that lead right now. It's down to 7/10 of a second with 4 laps to go.
Jesse in the chat. Drunken Spider is finally sobered up enough to see his keyboard. Welcome in the chat there, Drunken Spider.
As we pull up the interval on your screen, it's going to get interesting. The lead down to 6/10 of a second with 3 laps to go. Can Joseph Smith reel in Jordan Hand? These two are your top points leaders right now. They've been battling at the front of your fields all season. Looks like Joseph Smith had a rough turn 2. He actually dropped back about 2/10. That could seal the deal, Christian.
And here comes Vincent. A lap down, completely out of the equation, but might slow down the race leader.
Yeah, the 3 of Provenzano, he's flying right now, baby. He's got some fresh tires. This could really be a storyline if he tries to get by Jordan Hand. If they end up getting together and causing something to happen, that could be big.
He's going to keep it down low, keep a good distance to the race leader. On the high side is Jordan Hand. Vincent not going to be able to clear him in this turn. Going to force Jordan Hand to run up a lane there. Jordan Hand having to probably lift a little bit to make sure he doesn't get took out there.
White flag is out, and Christian, I think Joseph Smith might have burned his stuff up. Jordan Hand, he's only got 4 more corners to go before he can call himself the winner of the Let's Gamble 195. Joseph Smith and Aiden Lucas gonna have one more shot at it, but I think they might be too far back. It might be a battle for second. Jordan Hand onto the backstretch.
Jordan Hand walking it around 3 and 4, uncontested here tonight. Jesse, go ahead and take us to the check.
Out of turn 4, the 48 Optic truck gonna take the checkered flag. Jordan Hand wins it here tonight at Las Vegas. Joseph Smith second. Aiden Lucas gonna bring it home third. Why do I feel like the 31 of Smith just all F forward as soon as he crossed the line? Nonetheless, Noah Blackwell takes home 4th. Alex Kaczynski gonna be 5th here tonight in the Redemption iRacing Series. Brennan Chute drifts it around. Holy smokes. What a race.
Oh, good race indeed. My, oh my. Jesse, this was an entertaining one here in Las Vegas.
There was action pretty much the entire night. I definitely can't complain at all about that. We're going to take a quick break, watch Jordan Hand burn it down, and we'll be right back here with you for some race interviews. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Ladies and gentlemen, coming back at you here from Las Vegas. Let's Gamble 195 is finished, and we've got some interviews to take care of. But before we do, let's go ahead over some of our other notable statistics. Hard charger of the night goes to the man in the 84 Texas Roadhouse truck. Stephen Thornton made it up 9 spots. Fastest lap goes to the 51 Wyatt Mickelson. Of course, Landon Burbage was on the pole. 9 different lead changes, 6 different leaders, 8 cautions for 23 laps. But Christian, I think it's time to start talking to your podium finishers. We already talked to him once tonight. First one's going to be the 34 Aiden Lucas.
Absolutely. Bringing it home, third place here tonight in Las Vegas. Jesse just mentioned it. Aiden Lucas. Aiden, this is Jesse and Christian up at the booth. You got a copy on us?
How you boys doing?
Doing good. We just watched this incredible race we've had here tonight in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. You bring it home third. We know we've talked to you at the end of stage 1. You finished second. You ended up winning stage 2. You mentioned the tires. Is that what could have been done a little bit better to maybe finish higher, or what happened there tonight?
Yeah, I just couldn't stop using the right front, and in these trucks it's super important with all the air and all that. Just maybe a better pit call, pitting a little early or getting around, dealing some of the cars that had pitted prior. Maybe something swings our way.
Well, you and Joseph Smith were battling all night, and y'all ended up being right next to each other there at the end, but it wasn't for the lead. Jordan Hand ends up taking it home by about a second. Did he kind of come out of nowhere, or was he on your radar pretty much all race?
Oh, Jordan's always fast, and he's always just right there. So he's able to capitalize if somebody tries a little bit more aggressive strategy, or 2 cars get to battling or whatnot, and he's usually pretty good at those kind of things.
Well, you end up leading the most laps here tonight, so and still end up on the podium. So not a bad night at all for you. And if you got any shout-outs, man, now's the time to let them rip.
Shout out Redemption admin team, helping run this thing, and then shout out you guys, bringing the show to the people, and shout out the Chattanooga State Water Aquarium Community College. Go Blobs.
Go Blobs, indeed. Good job finishing third.
Okay.
Thank you, boys.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, go Blobs. Moving on, though, tonight's finishing order. We have gonna be in the second position, gonna be the Prophet himself, Joseph Smith, in the booth with Jesse Christian. You got a copy?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in. You bring it home, second place here tonight. Hard fought race, coming up just short. Walk us through that one.
It was a tire temp race, and I tried my best to keep the tire temps low, and I did.
Yeah, you came up one spot short.
It was hard to
there.
pass. Hard to pass. Horrible air, and I got wrecked. So I tried. I tried my best. Didn't work. So
Well, you ended up one spot short. You were my pick to win coming into this thing, and I thought you were going to do it. But regardless, you're definitely in a good spot heading through these playoffs. Jordan Hand, though, you've been battling with you all season in the points. What do you think about him taking home the win tonight?
It was deserved. It wasn't his fault what happened to me, so deserved. Yeah, he's gonna be the one him and Landon are who I'm really focused on in the Final Four. So.
All right, well, now's the time. If you got any shout-outs you want to go ahead and let rip, go ahead.
Thank you to my sponsor, Fishbead, everyone back at Chesapeake Racing, my family, my dad, my mom, grandma, grandpa, everyone who supports me. That's all I got.
All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more thank you and congratulations to Joseph Smith for finishing second place here tonight. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that leaves only one more person. And he's going to be your race winner here tonight at Las Vegas, Jordan Hand. This is Jesse and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy on us, Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Well, you bring it home on top. Pit strategy at the end of an electrifying race puts you right in victory lane. How are you feeling after winning this one?
Hey, man, I feel good. I mean, I can't lie. I just wanted some long green flag runs. I feel like I was like the better car in the long run, it felt like. So I was unfortunate we had a few cautions there in the middle, but I felt like after stage one, everybody turned up the aggression. So it's kind of to be expected.
It seemed like it was going to be the Joseph Smith and Aiden Lucas show kind of at the start of this thing. They battled all stage one. They were up front stage number 2. And you were top 5 all night, but I don't think anyone was really expecting you to be the truck to beat as we came towards the end of this race. And of course, do you have any information? We believe the 2, Elena Burbage, may have sped on pit road, and he was challenging for the lead too. Go ahead and tell us, did you think you had anything for these guys going through the start of this race?
Oh yeah, I definitely did. At the beginning, I was saving because it was kind of close on fuel, and I saved a little too much. And then I was just I'm terrible like on new tires, so I just save. So I just kind of got stuck behind Duke and Landon battling it out there. So the front 2 kind of just pulled away. But and then yeah, Landon did get a penalty. Man, that was tough. That poor kid. He has the toughest luck on pit road, man. I'm telling you.
Well, you did what you needed to do. You bring home the win. You beat everybody in here, and you're in a good spot heading towards the rest of these playoffs. We just talked to Joseph Smith just a minute ago, and he said that you were one of the people that he's definitely keeping an eye on headed throughout the rest of these playoffs. Anything to say on that?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, Joseph is, I mean, honestly, probably the fastest driver here. I mean, you got to give him a shout out for that. And I don't know, man. Short tracks aren't my forte, so I'm kind of glad to get past those. Nashville will be interesting, and what do we got? I think Michigan and Homestead. So I think to be some fun, tracks for me. But we'll see what happens. I do want to shout out real quick my teammate Landon. Though I'm pretty sure I got into him. We were battling pretty hard there at the end of stage 2, so I just want to apologize out here. And I'm sure he's got some people watching that weren't too thrilled at me, so I want to apologize to them as well.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to hold Miss Anna back from you. Christian, you got anything else from Jordan here?
I'm just going to go ahead and lend him some HMS TV security because I saw what Miss Anna did to that guy before the race who was just talking schmack. So, Jordan, you might want to watch your back on the exit here, buddy.
Hey, Anna, just know we were cracking up about it while it happened. He's not mad at me. So please, we're teammates, believe it or not. But we were good teammates, but we race each other hard. It's just we make each other better. But we love you, Anna.
It sounds like a plea of forgiveness. We'll see what happens there. But one final congratulations to your race winner here tonight in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series at Las Vegas, Jordan Hand. Thank you, Jordan.
I appreciate it, boys.
All righty. Well, Jesse, another one bites the dust here in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, which is sponsored by NJBDesigns.com. They paint champions. Jesse, how do you feel about this one?
I feel good. This was a fantastic race, action all throughout. And if there's any drivers out there listening and you need some nice pictures of your car, HMS TV cinematography is an option. Just saying. Brand new, just launched it. Packages start at $10. Blake probably going to be thrilled with the plug. But, I mean, they've got their own guy, Dylan Carrier. He takes some fire pictures too, so give him a call too if you need some. But regardless, that's going to do it here from Vegas. Christian, any final words?
Yes, we have a super chat from Dale Young Jr. to
He's telling
finish
the
this
truth,
off.
too. He's
Jesse
telling the
number
truth.
1. You know, I have a problem with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm done with it. Bye.
Oh my God. Christian storms off, leaves me to call the end of this race. Congrats once again to your podium, Aiden Lucas, Joseph Smith, and congrats to Jordan Hand.
This is ridiculous.
He takes home the win. Good job, Jordan. We're going to go ahead and get out of here from HMS TV. This is Jesse Becker in the booth, formerly with Christian Taylor. Larry, you tell them what they need to do, buddy.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.